He's definitely showing up. Okay. Afternoon, folks. It's me, McQueeb, back once again with another video. Just wanted to address a few points brought up in my previous Squidward video. First things first, don't go getting mad at me if Nolla update the game to make it more difficult. That's entirely on them. I am a content creator. I'm doing what I do best. I'll leave all of the game design stuff up to them. It reminds me of the time when they introduced Cursed Rock Between Worlds. They didn't have to do that, but they did that to make it more difficult so that, I guess, the reward is a greater sense of accomplishment, right? That exploration factor in picking up 33 orbs isn't just an easy task. Next, we will be revisiting Squidward once again, hopefully for the last time, to find out exactly what does work. A few people have suggested a few different methods, and I'm going to try to get into that. We'll give that a shot, see what we can come up with, approaching from different angles and black hole shenanigans, stuff like that. Sit back, relax, enjoy. I'll see you on the other side. So we're going to be starting from here this time. I've given myself a few different things to just try out some stuff. We have a couple of black holes. I've got a speed up, and somebody recommended Homebringer Teleport Bolt, which is weird. It'd be great if it works, because at the moment it doesn't really have that much of a use. It brings enemies closer to you. So we'll see if it works with the orbs. I have no idea, but it's definitely worth a shot. So why don't we start with that, and then we'll go from there. The reason I'm starting from this particular location is because there may be a trigger. Now, I don't exactly know where they are. I could be completely wrong about this, but there may be a trigger somewhere in this little tunnel on the way to the bridge. Previously, when you came back, sometimes it collapsed, sometimes it didn't. Sometimes there were enemies on the other side. Seems to be a thing of the past. Now, they might have tried that and thought that maybe it was too difficult, that maybe the enemy types are too difficult. We simply can't know what's going on. And we have to kind of put up with what they decide to do. Again, not my fault. So let's give this a shot. First things first, I've backed up my save files so that we will be coming back to this place repeatedly. We'll try a few things, and I might move closer if we get there. All right, so we're going to go through normal run, exactly as we normally plan. The bridge is once again fallen down. Weakest bridge in history, I swear. We're going to try Homebringer Teleport Bolt. So we go here the standard way. Ladies and gentlemen, Homebringer Teleport Bolt. Kinda dope. Let's see if it actually works. So we didn't go anywhere near the platform that time. We stood back. We got the orb. And yeah, looks like we are good. That's freaking amazing. Never doubt, man. Never doubt. Okay, so next, I'm going to travel not through here, right? Somebody had mentioned that there could be a trigger in here. Several invisible triggers. We simply don't know where they are without seeing the code. So what I might do is put you on here and dig through the top, I guess, huh? Okay. So we've missed the little cave there. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna grab it as normal. Head back, and yeah, sure enough. So I think that test is actually completed. This might be the last time we start in this location. One thing that somebody did recommend doing is going fast. So you'll notice I do have a couple of flasks of acceleration up here. Let's drink the whole thing. Let's go. I do love traveling fast in this game, though. It's kind of dope. Bloop. And we out again. He's definitely showing up. Okay, we get a little bit lucky. We're back through, and I mean, piece of cake, right? Back into the game. Now, he's still there, obviously. And I'm sure he doesn't despawn. I mean, he might, but the way Noita works, I think there's either a 3x3 or 4x4 area around the player that is kept live, right? And if you travel away from that particular area or outside of that zone, anything outside of that grid stops working, stops being live. And good night, sweet prince. Okay, so next thing. It's been recommended that we dig underneath, much like we did in the previous video, except this time we're not going to go up the top. We won't go into that area at all. What we'll do is essentially dig the orb out. So we'll give that a shot. If we come down here, this is the way I went the other day. Went sort of a little bit further along. We must be close-ish. Maybe up a little bit. There we go. Let's clear out maybe a flat little section here, and then straight up from here. Okay, so black holes don't destroy it. Great information. And safe. We're not going into the room. Let's, as a little bit of a test, just to see if it's still actually working. I'm gonna go up here, just high enough to be in the room. And we'll see. Look at that. Some people have told me that we simply go and get the orb and leave from here, which makes sense. Again, he'll probably spawn. We'll do some testing with that as well. So what we're going to do here, we'll jump straight in, grab the orb, leave this way, and go backtrack. That will at least confirm whether or not that secondary or trigger is actually there. So we're going to enter from this side. And go back up. So we haven't seen him spawn yet, but I got a feeling he's there. Go back over here. And then down here-ish. Should be roughly... Oh, interesting. Really interesting. I think we found the trigger point. Yeet! Okay, so here we are again. I am utterly fascinated by what just happened. It's not a case of the second trigger only appearing when the first trigger has been activated, but rather both triggers need to be activated in order to summon him. That's my current theory. And holy shit, that's kind of amazing. Now, a lot of the people said, oh, just black hole in from the side. A lot of people said, you know, oh, it's easy if you've got this spell or whatever. Keep in mind that this is an orb that usually, or at least previously, you'd be able to obtain very, very early on. So it's almost like they're pushing that whole quest to obtain the orbs off until later on in the game. You know, obviously we don't have black holes, well, unless you get lucky. But even then, with only a couple of black holes, if you find a wand with 3 on it, you're not going to be even able to get through here, maybe if you're lucky. Okay, so let's do another test. This time, it's very similar to the one we did before. We're going to come down here. We're going to pick up the orb. I didn't even get the heart that time. Somebody wanted me to test whether or not touching the platform matters. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. And we're going to fly over the top and see if we can work our way back into the mines without too much hassle here. Nope, he's already here. So hold up, hold up, hold up. So that trigger point must be a massive beam, like around this area somewhere. It could even be like a big block. And if you cross any section there, you'll summon him. That was attempting to go through on the underside without going back up the top. Okay. Obviously touching the platform doesn't matter. Let's try again. We're going to see exactly where he's summoned. Let's head back and see if we can notice. We'll get our cursor as far to the left as possible. We might be able to hear or see him appear. That's just the boss growing. Nice and slow. I'll find exactly where it is. There's the bridge is still intact on this one. That's funny. There. So it's at the very top of this hill. This gives us a really good indication. Because when we first activated it, it was like down here somewhere in this little lower area. So it's a good, you know, maybe 10%, maybe 15% the size of the screen. More testing. Okay, so clearly we activated the boss when we attempted to go inside. So why don't we try to go just outside? So instead of going in there, what if we go up here? So just above the play fields. All right, so here's the last pillar, I think. We should be able to hear it when this does eventually happen. No. We would have definitely crossed over at this point, I think, right? Just go all the way. Nothing, or at least I can't hear anything. There is a bit of an audio cue. It's kind of you've got to really be paying attention to it. All right, let's go down a little bit. We're still above. This is the edge of the... So there should be the bridge directly beneath us, yes? Yep. So we should be triggering it right here. If we step off... Okay. So it is a good 2 to 3 inch wide box. Maybe 4. From here to here. Right up to, like, close to the top here. Blown away. But you can simply not summon him at all if you enter from the other side and you leave from the other, like from the way you came in, as long as you didn't fly to get there. Fascinating. I love it. So that's it from me today, folks. Just another little final experiment. A nail in the coffin for all those easy orb gets. Let me know if you have any other ideas. I'm sure you will. But please remember, don't blame your content creator for people changing their games. It's up to them. I'm just showing you guys. This is entertainment. Thanks very much, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.